victory royale.
The Houston Outlaws, they had their best season on record since the inaugural season back in 2018, finishing 8th overall last year, heading into a brand new game in 2022. They've kept 3 of their players and they've added 4, 3 of them being Overwatch League players and 1 of them a Contenders player.
This is a little bit of a disclaimer. We have no idea what the game is going to play like or what metas will develop. I'll just be speculating using metas that we will possibly see in Overwatch 2 that are currently and have been previously metas in Overwatch 1.
Now, the Outlaws DPS lineup as of today is Dante, Pelican, and Merit. Now, on paper, I think this DPS lineup looks incredible, like for Dive especially, with a ton of flexibility too. Dante's seemingly endless hero pool will help with the transition to the new game, with the apparent new heroes that are going to be added on launch as well. So Dante's flexibility and his ability to pick up new heroes is going to be so key for the Outlaws moving into this next season. And Pelican will finally be playing on normal ping. Rejoice, Outlaws fans. Although considering how well he did on ping, I don't exactly know what kind of destruction he is going to unleash on the rest of the league, but I can almost guarantee you it's going to be unreal. I'm super excited for Pelican to join this roster alongside Dante and Merit. Merit is an amazing addition as a long-range hit scan player as well, specializing in Widow and Ashe and what other long-range hit scan heroes that we might see. And he's from the O2 Blast lineage as well. Some amazing players have made it to the league from O2 Blast, and he is another one at this point. And it rounds out the DPS lineup pretty well. Kind of. And I say kind of because who could forget about Jake? But what is his role? I don't really know. Flex, apparently. In 2021, of course, he joined the Outlaws once again as a player coach. However, did end up playing support for the team and filling in this Brig role alongside his coaching duties as well. Will this happen again in Overwatch 2? I have no idea. Since the DPS lineup is already incredibly strong, I can't imagine we're going to see him fielded unless we need, or they need, sorry, some projectile play, maybe double projectile, Junkrat, Farah, for example. But with the addition of Pelican and Merit, it seems fairly unlikely. As of the making of this video, Piggy is currently the only tank on the roster that they have fielded, which is a little surprising to me since I imagined most teams would be picking up 2 tanks, a main tank and an off tank from Overwatch 1, so you can cover the entire hero pool, plus of course new heroes. But Piggy has been pretty decent as an off tank last season. He didn't crush every single matchup that he was in the Overwatch League, but he wasn't a slouch either. He was definitely middle to top echelon of tanks in the Overwatch League. The main question is, can Piggy actually play main tank at the same level as his off tanks? That is the big question mark for the Outlaws right now. And again, speaking about Jake, will he play some tank? I think he's fairly unlikely to do so since he has played off tank in the past, but Piggy can kind of cover those bases. So I don't think we'll be seeing Jake in this role unless he miraculously becomes a main tank player overnight. We'll have to wait and see. And dive tanks need to be mastered by Piggy since the DPS lineup the Outlaws currently have is looking pretty dive focused. To round out the Outlaws roster, we have Lastra and Iris on support. Lastra has joined the team and has found himself with the strongest support partner to date. He most recently had Rain, Ansonjay, and Aztec as his support partners. Iris is definitely an upgrade over all 3 of them, and their backline has amazing potential. With the possibility of Jake covering the Brigitte role as well, maybe that is also one of the only situations I find Jake playing in Overwatch 2. But hey, we'll see. He's done it once before. He could probably do it again. This is make or break time for Lastro, though. And stepping up is a must going into Overwatch 2 and 2022. He has not been on a team with this level of strength on paper before, and that has this much potential. So if he rockets up and just absolutely slaps in Overwatch 2, we kind of know that his hidden potential has always been there. But if he does flounder a little bit, I do worry for the Outlaws. Overall, I think the roster looks incredibly strong, and an incredibly strong dive team as well, and a very good core of DPS players that can cover a lot of bases going into Overwatch 2. It's a question whether the rest of the roster can actually step up. Can Piggy become an exceptional tank player that can cover both main tank and off tank and the new tanks that are going to be potentially released? to push Outlaws to this next level? And can Lastro and Iris become a solid backbone for the team? Can Lastro step up? I think Outlaws, they look pretty damn promising, but they need to be able to just master the new heroes that come into the game. That is my only worry. The tank and support line need to be able to step up to match the DPS prowess going into Overwatch 2. Are they going to be a good team? There's a lot of potential there. Are we going to know? Hell no. We're going to have to wait for the Overwatch League with Overwatch 2 to release, of course. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I always look forward to hearing what you guys think about the Outlaws. I know you've got a strong fan base out there, so I'm sure the comments are going to be ablaze with how good they are going to be. Let me know. Thanks for watching. See you soon. The Houston Outlaws. Bruh.